American cruise ships docked in the port of Havana are a sign of how far the business relationship between the U.S. and Cuba has come in a few short years. The ships arrived in 2016 after President Barack Obama eased a decades-old trade embargo. But they sailed in taking a risk that may now backfire. The previous owners of the land the ships are docked on, the private families that lost their property to Cuba's communist government, are suing. They're doing that under a legal provision just enacted by Donald Trump.
The floodgates have opened, so to speak. There's a lot of people that have had their properties expropriated.
Carolyn Chester is among the nearly 6,000 Americans who have certified claims to land or investments in Cuba. Her parents had a farm there, the family's nest egg, taken away at gunpoint by Fidel Castro's soldiers when she was just a baby.
Honestly, 60 years, that's a long time. I don't have a lot of time left, you know? I'm in my golden years, and I'd like to see this claim settled, if not for me, for my family.
Chester wants payment for her claim, now valued at $2 million. But with no way of collecting damages from the Cuban government, the cases most likely to go to court are those where a foreign company profited from the seized land. Carnival Cruise Lines was the first defendant named Thursday. Economists say the lawsuits will have a chilling effect on Cuba's troubled economy.
The truth is that I do believe that foreign investors will be more skeptical when it comes to investing in Cuba, certainly.
Cubans taking to the streets of Havana for its annual May Day parade this week sent a defiant message to Washington.
We are not afraid of Trump or the Americans or anyone because we are Cubans and we will defend what we have.
Cuba's president calls the U.S. decision to allow the lawsuits a provocation. The European Union and Canada have both pushed back as well, saying they should protect foreign investors in Cuba and concerned about the precedent set by the new U.S. policy. But the White House has stood firm in its toughened stance against leftism in Cuba, saying it is righting a wrong in history. Heidi Zhou-Castro, Al Jazeera, Washington.